Okay, so let's go ahead and do tonight's homework. 2.8 worksheet 2. 2.8 worksheet 2. This is going to be graphing absolute value inequalities. So the very first thing I want you to find is to tell me your A value. Your A value is going to be -1. That means that is your slope, and it's opening down, and it's a mountain, which means it has a maximum. Okay? Your vertex, there is nothing in the inside of that, so that nothing represents 0, -8. Okay? So now, is this supposed to be above or below, solid or dotted? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look at this symbol right here, which is strictly greater. Greater than means above, and is it solid or dotted? It cannot be that value, so it's just going to be dotted. So let's go ahead here and graph what we know. So what we know is we're starting at 0, -8, 2, 4, 6, 8. And we know that this thing is a maximum. So from there, I'm going to go down 1 unit and to the right 1, down 1 unit to the left 1, down 1 unit to the right 1, down 1 unit to the left 1. And that is going to be a dotted line. Okay? And then I'm going to shade above every one of those points. So that means I want the outside of the mountain, not the inside of the mountain. And this is done. Okay? Let's do that all over again. Very first thing I want you to find here is going to be your A value. Your A value is going to be 1/2. That is a positive A value, so that means I'm going up and left and right 2. So this is opening up, and this is a valley with a minimum. Okay? Then I need you to take the opposite of what you have for -6 and make that a +6, and then drop down the -1. And then you are going to look at your inequality symbol. Your inequality symbol is going to be less than or equal to. Less than or equal to says I can be a solid line. Less than means below. So let's go ahead and graph what we know. So if I graph what we know, I'm going to graph the point 6, 2, 4, 6, -1. Puts me here. And I'm going to go up 1 unit and to the right 2, up 1 unit to the right 2, up 1 unit to the left 2, up 1 unit to the left 2. Okay? And I'm going to connect this as a solid line. And oops, that is a dotted. Don't want that. And I'm going to shade below every one of my points. So if I'm shading below every one of my points, I want the outside of our valley. And you are done. Okay? Let's go to the next section on here. The next section is going to be finding the inequality that represents this absolute value graph. So my vertex is going to be the point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, -3. It opens down. And since it opens down, I have a mountain, which means I have a maximum. We can clearly see that. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and find my slope. My slope is going to be, I need to find any ordered pair that is directly on the line. And there's multiple ones. You can pick any one that you want. It does not matter. So from there, I'm going to rise up 1, 2, 3 units. And to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4 units. But since it's opening down, it has to be negative. And we know that this is a dotted line because we can see it. And we know that the shading is above it. So therefore, above means I'm going to be using greater than or equal to or greater than. Since it's a dotted line, I have to use the greater than symbol. So y is greater than, my A value is -3/4. And I'm going to have the absolute value of x -8 -3. And that is your inequality for this absolute value. If you have any questions, please let me know.